Hi guys, so today we are going to do a 30-minute kind of center balance class again. So hopefully about 30 minutes, probably more around 20. So we will get started. I'm going to grab a towel, or if you have yoga straps or anything, that's great. You can lay just on a mat or a rug, whatever's comfortable. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first we're just going to lay ourselves all the way back. Shoulders back, arms down, focusing on your breath. Nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last three. Last two. Last one. Perfect. So arms go up over your head. You're going to pull through your fingers and then pull through your toes. So stretching all the way through your body, trying to tighten everything up. Nice deep inhale. And then on your exhale, relax. Do it again. One more time. Relax. So we're going to start with one set of bicycles. Hands behind your head, gently lift your neck and shoulders. Pull your knees into a tabletop position. It's okay to leave your head down if it bothers your neck. Engage your core, and you're going to bend one knee, extend the other leg. It's okay to keep a soft bend in that knee if that bothers your back. We're going to do two little exhales, elbow knee. Pull both knees back in, head goes down. Other side. Stretch back. And again. Drop down. Come back. Last three to both sides. Think about pushing your head into your hands. Last one to both sides. Drop your head, drop your feet. Arms go down by your sides. One leg at a time, we're going to pull into your chest. Into your chest, you're going to straighten up, up, bend, bend, lower, lower. And I just want you to focus on loosening up your hip flexors so you're not feeling a big pull in the lower back. So again, arms down, push down into your fingers. In, straighten, straighten. Feel the stretch down the hamstrings. Bend, bend slowly. Lower, soft, lower. In. Try not to get the pull on your back. Think engage the core. Straighten one, stretching. Bend, bend, slowly lower, slowly lower. Let's do three more with the other side. So starting on the other side. In, up, up, bend, bend, lower, lower. Loose hip flexors. In, straighten, straighten, bend, bend, lower, lower. Last one. In, straighten, straighten, bend, bend, lower, lower. Okay. Feet stay down, arms stay down, head stays down. Nice deep breath. Exhale slowly. Start to roll through your spine, squeezing your glutes, belly in nice and tight. Try not to put all the pressure in your neck. So make sure that you're just feeling that stretch through your spine, belly in tight, glutes are squeezed, arms down. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Push heavy into your heels and try to lift your toes. And we're just holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your toes. Nice and slow. Think upper back, middle back, lower back. Tailbone hits last. Catch your breath. Let's do three more. Nice deep breath. Start with your hips off the mat and then lower, middle, upper back. Roll up. Squeeze the glutes, belly tight. 10, 9, 8, lift your toes, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the toes, upper back, middle back, lower back. Tailbone hits last. 2 more of those. Nice and slow. Start to roll. Lower, middle, upper spine. Glutes are squeezed. Hold high for 10, 9. Toes lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. A little heavier in the heels, a little tighter in the tush. 2, 1. Drop your toes. Nice and slow. Lower back down. 1 more regular bridge. Push into the heels, push into the hands, roll it up, squeeze your glutes, belly tight, lift your toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay high, keep your toes up, tiny little lifts in your abs, squeezing your cheeks, drawing your belly tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now drop your toes, and now we're going to do a little figure 8. So you're gently going to drop your hips down to one side. You're going to squeeze that cheek and act like you're scooping up like an ice cream scoop. And then you drop down to the other side. Squeeze your cheeks, belly tight to come high. And then down and up, down and up. Push down into your feet. Try not to let your toes or your heels lift. Down and up, belly in tight. Try to keep it out of your back. Last 3 to both sides. 2 to both sides. 1 to both sides. Well, now we're going to go in the opposite direction. So scoop down and up, down and up. So we're just reversing directions because you always start on your more dominant side. Last 3 to both sides. You should be shaking a little bit by now. That's good. It means you're using control. Last one. All the way up, nice and slow. Roll all the way down. Let your tailbone hit last. You can hug your knees into your chest if that feels good. Get the hamstrings a little rub, little smack if you need to. You can straighten the legs if that feels good. And if they're shaking, that's good. It just means that your hamstrings are tight and they worked. All right, if you come down. So 2 more bridges, and this time we're going to add a shoulder stretch. So shoulders go back, head goes down. Slowly start to lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, walk your hands together, clasp your fingers, pull down towards your feet, lift your hips just 1 inch higher, stretching all the way up your spine. Glutes are squeezed, pull tight through your fingers. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. 1 more breath, push a little bit heavier through the heels. Hands come apart, slowly take it all the way back down. We're just going to do that one more time. Push it into your fingers, lift your hips high, squeeze your glutes, hands come together, pull through your fingers, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come apart, nice and slow. Take it all the way back down. Good. 1 ankle to the other knee. Now stay here, reach through, grab your back thigh, lift your foot. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So you should get a little bit of glute stretch, a little bit of hip flexor stretch. Now if you can, try to straighten that back leg and try to leave your head and your shoulders on the mat. Now if that feels good, you can roll the ankle. It's okay not to straighten that back leg. Try to pull just a little bit tighter into your chest. If it feels good to take one hand off and push it into the knee at the same time, feel free to go there. 1 more full breath here. Now, try to stay here. If you can, take your hands off and let your foot come down, that's okay. But try to grab your towel. All right. Now, pull into the same thing. So pull that back leg up. Try to hook your bottom foot. So that's why we need a long towel or yoga straps. So holding onto your towel, you're going to put it about the ball of your foot where your toes curl down towards your face. Leg is straight and heel is kicking up towards the ceiling. Just try to hold this for a second. And then if you can, hold with one hand and push the other hand into the knee. So you should be pulling on this strap, straight leg. This is opening up your hip flexor, stretching your glute. You should get a nice stretch down the back of your calf. You can pull a little bit tighter if that feels good. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Last full breath. Now leave this leg straight, straighten the other leg, toes curl to your face, and pull down on your straps. Inhaling through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Again, if the back of your legs are shaking, that's good. It just means that you need this stretch, so just make sure that you're breathing. It's okay not to lock out the knees if it starts to hurt your knees. But again, if you're shaking, that's okay. It's just your body's way of saying you're really tight. Last full breath here. Now, the other ankle is going to go over the other knee. Now start with your foot on the floor, drop the towel, push your hand into the knee for just a second, feel that stretch in the hip flexor, make sure you're not hearing any popping. And then if you're comfortable here, grab your back thigh, hug your legs in, and if it feels good, you can straighten that bottom leg. If you want, you can roll the bottom ankle. Hearing a little bit of popping in the ankle is normal. You should feel the stretch down the glutes and in the hip flexor. You can also take one hand off and push it into the knee if that feels good. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through the mouth. You can grab the back thigh and hug just a little bit tighter into your chest. Nice deep full breath. Again, if you're shaking, that's normal and it's okay, as long as you don't hear popping or pulling. And then you're going to take your towel, wrap it around your foot. You can pull with both hands first if that feels good, and then you can also hold with one hand and push the other hand into the knee as long as you don't hear popping there. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Listen to your body, take your time, but definitely allow yourself to get that stretch, and you can start to walk your hands up the strap if that feels good. If it doesn't feel good, you don't have to go there. As tight as you feel comfortable. One more full breath. And then straighten both legs, toes to your face, pull down on your strap, soft bend in the knees if it starts to bother your knees. But again, if you're shaking, that's very normal. It's okay, it just means that you're tight here. Let's just hold for one more full second. Try to get a little bit straighter in your legs, a little bit tighter on your straps. Last breath. Carefully bend your knees, set the towel off to the side. So first, just hold onto your knees, kind of pull them out towards your armpit areas. Holding here for just a second. And then holding underneath, you're going to start to straighten your legs out to the side, curling your toes to your face, kicking heavy through the heels. And then if it feels good and you feel comfortable and stable here, you can start to walk your hands down your legs. And if you're comfortable, grab for your big toes. If you're not, that's okay. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. If you need to hold on from underneath and keep your elbows down to stabilize, that's okay. You can also hold from the inside to get a little bit further of a stretch if you're comfortable. And again, you can also hold on to your big toes. Toes to your face, kick heavy through the heels. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last full breath. And again, shaking is normal. Whenever you're ready, carefully bend your knees, put the bottom of your feet together. Let your knees fall apart. Now you can hold right here, try to push the bottom of your feet together. You can interlace your toes if that helps. Knees stay apart. Inhale through your nose, exhale through the mouth. Now, if you're not comfortable here, you can hold on to your knees if your feet aren't coming together yet, that's okay. But if you can, you'll try to get them a little bit closer to your face, and if you can, you'll even grab for your feet. Now, this is also where the towel comes in. If you're not ready for that, you can hold on to your towel instead. It'll help you kind of get a little bit deeper of a stretch. But again, careful of too much popping. A little bit of popping is normal, but just not to where it feels painful. And pull it into your chest, really letting your knees open up to stretch inner thighs. As tight as you feel comfortable here. Maybe a little rock on the knees side to side. Maybe a tiny little sway in your hips. Whatever feels good for you, just watch your back. Careful while the popping. Last breath. One more time, straighten the legs, toes to your face, kick heavy through the heels, pull as close as you can to your face, keeping your legs straight, but watch your back. Last full breath. And then carefully bend your knees, let your feet fall down, drop your towel. All right. So we're going to very carefully sit ourselves up. If you're comfortable, you can hold on to the knees, kind of rock like a ball real fast. Now, if you're comfortable, you can sit up rocking like a ball. If you need to keep your hands down on the mat or even use your elbows, that's okay. Try not to throw your head. Nice deep breath, pull a little tighter, and then carefully sit yourself all the way up. All right. So we're going to flip over. Let's do a few cat-cows. Inhale, curl your spine. Exhale, drop down. And again. And exhale. And again. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Perfect. Come up about halfway, and all we're going to do is just extend one leg back, and then you're going to pull back in, and then the other leg back. Squeeze your tush, pull back in. So just a little kick and bring it in. And a little kick and bring it in just where your toes are just hovering over the floor. Try to keep your core engaged and try not to sway in your hips. Try to keep the tension out of your shoulders. We're going to do 6 more to both sides, so last 12. Try not to sink into your lower back. Last 6. Last 2. 1 and 2. Bend your knees, belly tight, hips are steady, shoulders soft, wrist soft. If it bothers your wrist, you can also make fist or just come on down to your forearms. But if you're comfortable, we're up on your hands. One leg goes back, toes are just hovered over the floor. Squeeze your tush, belly tight, flat back, drop your head. Tiny little lifts in that back leg. Belly tight, just squeeze a tush. Straight leg. It's okay to get a soft bend in the knee if it starts to bother your back, but not so high that you're feeling pressure in the lower back. I'm going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stay here. Keep your knee about halfway up, and all you're going to do is bend your knee, kick your tush, straighten your leg. Leave your knee where it is. Kick, straighten, kick, straighten. Try not to sink over to one side. Kick, straighten. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Here, flex your foot, tiny little kicks to the ceiling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Open up the knees, sink back for your child's pose. Drop your head. Catch your breath. Same thing on the other side. So, other leg back. Engage your core, tiny little lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave the knee lifted, and you're going to bend your knee, kick your tush, straighten your leg. Kick, straighten. Try not to sag over to one side. Engage your core, relax your shoulders, relax your wrists. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend the knee, kick the heel, little lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your leg, open your knees. Tailbone goes back. Drop your head. Catch your breath. Wonderful. Okay, we're actually going to flip back over. So we're going to take your towel again. One leg is going to straighten down on the mat. The other knee is going to pull in towards your chest, bend the knee, and then try to hook your foot. Both hands are holding onto the strap. The other leg is straight right underneath you. This leg that's in your strap or your towel is going to be straight above your chest. So toes curl to your face, straight leg first. Just pull towards your chest with both hands. Shoulders back and down. Make sure it's not out to the side. Make sure it's directly over your chest. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. If it bothers your knees, soft bend in the knees. but just try to stretch all the way through the back of your leg. And again, shaking is good. Try to curl your toes down to your face so your foot is flexed. One more full breath here. Now grab your strap or your towel with your hand that's on the same side of your body. Now your other arm is going to stretch out to the side. Try to keep this leg as straight as you can and start to take it out to the side, opening up your hip flexors here, toes to your face, and try not to let this cheek come off the mat. So keep the cheeks down, hips are steady, belly tight, push down into this heel. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Again, shaking is good. One more full breath. Last one. Slowly come back to center. Grab your strap with the opposite arm. Stretch the other arm out to the side. Pull across your body. Catch your breath. Shoulders are down. Feel the little twist through your lower spine. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last full breath. Carefully, slowly come back to center. All right, straighten this leg down. This leg is gonna hook your towel, and then you're gonna straighten this leg, pull in towards your chest. This leg is pressed down, heel down into the floor, toes curled to your face in a straight leg, holding with both hands straight into your chest, and just pull. Feel that stretch down the back of your leg. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Nice and tight towards the chest. Shaking is good. Hold the towel or the rope with both hands. Start to take your leg out to the side. Same arm, same leg. The other arm stretches out to the side. Try to keep both cheeks down, belly and tight, hips steady. Push down into the heel that's on the floor. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. As far as that feels comfortable, you can start to walk your hands up the strap or down the strap or towel, wherever you need to go, but make sure that both cheeks are staying down to your mat. Watch your back. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last breath. Slowly come back to center. Grab your towel with the opposite arm. Other arm stretches out to the side. Pull across your body, a little spinal twist. You should also feel that stretch down your IT band and even maybe down the calf too. Go only as far as you're comfortable. If it feels like too much and you're having a hard time catching your breath, it's okay not to go that far. Engage your core. Nice deep breath. Protect your back. It's okay not to go all the way across the body. If you can only get up here, that's okay. If you need to bend the knee, that's okay. So wherever you need to go, nice deep breath, pulling across your body. But I really would like you to get into that IT band stretch if you can. And we're going to hold for one more full breath here. Last one. Slowly come back to center. Bend that knee. Take your strap off. Go ahead and set that off to the side. Go and put the bottom of your feet together. Knees fall apart. Maybe add a little bit of an airway underneath your lower back. And you're really going to feel your hip flexors open here as far as that's comfortable. If you need to keep your hands down on your thighs or underneath your legs, that's okay. And then you can take your hands right next to your pelvic bone and first just start to push down your legs towards your knees, opening up your inner thighs. 2 more times. Last one. Hold here, shoulders back. Open up the knees as far as you can without hearing popping or pressure in your back. Last full breath. Slowly come back to center. Shoulders press down, both knees fall to one side. Little spinal twist. Nice deep breath. Come back to center. Knees fall to the other side. Nice deep breath. Slowly come back to center. Hug the knees in, soft little rock side to side. Again, you can use your hands on the floor or carefully rock yourself all the way up like a ball if you're comfortable.
We're gonna stand ourselves all the way up and finish the one roll down. Inhale, raise your arms, drop your head, dive over, drop your head, shake your head no. Little bend in one knee and the next knee, alternating your knee bends. Soft bend in one knee, reach one hand down to the floor, the other up towards the ceiling. Watch your back, nice deep breath, stretch your shoulders. Slowly come down, bend the other knee, reach the other hand up, nice deep breath. Slowly come down, soft bend in both knees, drop your head heavy, drop your arms and your shoulders, soft little sway side to side, letting your body get heavy over your legs. Last deep breath. Stay heavy as you roll through your spine, one vertebra at a time, all the way up. Shoulders meet, head meets, 3 big shoulder rolls back. 2, 3 shoulder rolls forward. 3 neck rolls one direction, shoulders stay down. 1 more. 3 neck rolls in the opposite direction. Leave your shoulders down, one ear to one shoulder, stretch your neck, pull down through the opposite fingers. Come back, stretch. Last part, inhale, raise your arms, clasp your fingers, lift your shoulders, soft little rock. Loosen up your lower back. Meet in the center, lift just a little bit higher, stretching your shoulders. Exhale, pull your fingers apart and drop your shoulders. Wonderful. Keeping all that tension out of your neck and your shoulders for the rest of the day. Thank you guys so much for coming, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.